Hey everyone, it's Caroline again, and I have another update for you guys. This one is going to be my April and May 2016 life update for you guys. A lot has changed since my last update. Um, so yeah, a lot of things have definitely changed. Um, so in my last update, my March 2016 one, I told you guys that I got in a job as a nanny with the little boy named Holden, but but now I'm not working with them anymore because they let me go because apparently they're having financial problems and they can't afford a nanny right now, which is understandable. So I'm not working right now. So I am, looking for a job, but nothing hasn't, you know, popped up yet. I've been looking on the care.com site again, but nothing hasn't popped up. So yeah, I'm just, looking for a job and trying to find work and taking odd jobs, of whatever I can take, like babysitting jobs like for a night or a nanny job for like a night or so. I'm just taking those kind of jobs for now until something comes up officially. So that is what's been happening lately. So yeah, I'm not working, but I'm still getting money, like unemployment money from the government. So that's what I'm getting for income right now until I go back to work, and then I'll have, won't have that as much. I'll just have my, work money when I get paid, from working. So, yeah. So that's one thing that has happened the past 2 months of me not working. They let me go back in April, um, because I had a family thing happen, so they let me have the time off. So after they let me have the time off for a week or two, I asked them to let me come back to work. I kept texting them and stuff like that, and they never responded. So I was getting really frustrated. So I started finding, looking on the care.com site. I've been letting people know that if they need a nanny or babysitter part time or full time, to let me know. So I've been putting like applications in the care.com site for, different, people. So, I was getting frustrated with the people that I was working for with the little boy named Holden, and they never got back to me. So finally, after like almost 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, they finally got back to me and said, we're sorry, but we have to let you go because we're having financial problems. We're not able to afford you anymore as Holden's nanny. So I was like, okay, that's understandable. Thank you. So I said, thanks for letting me have the time off. When I was going through a hard time with my family, which I'll explain in a little bit. I'll explain that part. I'll let you guys know what happened. So, so yeah, so that's what happened with the job. It didn't work out after all. I was their nanny from December till December 2015 till April 2016. So December, January, February, March, April, 4.5 months. So about 4.5 months I was his nanny, which was, you know, alright. It was fine. It was a job. I couldn't complain. He was really nice and he was really cute, and I still miss him, but hey, it's understandable. People have financial hard times and can't afford, nanny or babysitters that much anymore. So apparently, the grandfather's taking care of him right now until, for the summer. I mean, the grandfather's taking care of the little boy for the summer. That's why they have somebody else taking care of him, and they can't afford me right now. So, which is fine. Which, okay, move on. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you have a job that's lasts a long time. Sometimes you don't. So yeah. So that's one thing that happened from my last update is my of that job situation. We not working, and then ended up not working with them. The from my last update since April. So that's that. And then Also, back in April, on April 4th, um, which was my mom's birthday, she turned 59 that day. My dad was starting to get really, really sick. So he was starting to, lose his memory. I think he was starting to go through Alzheimer's, and he was like, his body was starting to shut down, and he was getting really sick, and a lot of problems were happening with him. He couldn't hardly walk anymore, he couldn't hardly stand, and he was using a walker and also a wheelchair, starting to use that a lot, that day on April 4th. And so my mom called the doctor and the nurse, and suggested that if his body's starting to be like that, then she should start thinking about putting him in hospice, but she had no choice to. So she wanted him to be at home on hospice because my mom's like his caregiver. She's getting paid to take care of my dad as his caregiver. That's what she was doing, all these years, when my dad wasn't able to stop working, he was starting to have health problems because he had diabetes and a lot of other health problems that. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. That was a phone call I had to take. So, anyways, yeah, my mom had to, she was taking care of him like for a long time, and then just back in April 4th, he started to get really, really, really sick. By, you know, he couldn't remember any of us. He couldn't hardly speak. He was like, really, really in bad shape, and with his diabetes and a lot of other health problems that he had all these years. So he was starting to shut down. So the doctor suggested to put him on hospice. So he had to be on hospice. My mom had no choice to put him on that. On her birthday, on her 59th birthday, and that was really hard for her. But, she had no choice to. The doctor suggested it, and she had no choice. So she put him on hospice that day at home. She wanted him home because the doctor said he might not last very longer. It could be a week, it could be a couple days, it could be 2 weeks. We didn't know. We just let one day. We just took one day at a time with my dad. So we had to, you know, watch him really closely and make sure everything was okay. And the nurse had to come to the house, and the doctor had to come to the house. So, and do that because he couldn't hardly walk to go to his appointments. So they had to make house calls for all that time. We had to do that. So April 4th, my mom put him on hospice on her birthday, which was really hard. And then 4th, 5th, 6th, he was home. He was in bed. Like I said, he couldn't hardly walk anymore and do anything. And he was starting not to remember us really, really bad. He was going through a really bad stage of Alzheimer's. That's what we were, guessing, because he didn't know any of us. He didn't know our names. He didn't know his name. He didn't know who he was as well. So it got really, really worse those past 2 days. 2 days. So on April 7th, my mom she told me the night before April 7th to come and say goodbye because it looked like he was going to pass on, pretty soon. So I didn't get a chance to, go that night and see him because I, wasn't feeling well myself. I was, really sick, and, I had a bad cold, and that's why I didn't go see him the night before, April 7th. So I felt really bad. So it turned it out on April 7th at 8 o'clock, I think, in the morning. He passed away in his sleep. So I felt bad because that night before I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I felt really, really crushed and really, really bad that I didn't get to do that, see him the night before. So I was like really, really crushed and really, really bad. And I was just like so very upset that that happened so soon. We didn't think it was going to happen so soon. My mom was really upset, and we were, really didn't think it was going to happen so soon. So my dad passed away on April 7, 2016 at 8 o'clock in the morning, and in his sleep. It just shut down. His body just shut down like that overnight because the past couple of days he was getting really, really bad. So we knew it wouldn't be long before he passed on. So he passed on, and so, you know, I was having a really hard time because I wasn't working around that time because they, didn't need me around that time. I was at home looking for work, and then I was still living with I was living with the roommate, and then me and him were having more problems, and I, he was definitely cheating on me because, you know, I found out he was definitely cheating on me because a friend of mine that lives in our complex saw him going around the complex with somebody. So he was definitely cheating on me. So he was lying about it to my face these past couple months, and he said he wasn't cheating on me, but he definitely was. And then I was going through my dad's death, and it was really hard on me back in April. So very, very hard on me. And definitely my mom, because she lost, work from taking care of my dad. So that was really hard on her because she didn't know what to do with the bills coming up, and then, everything. So my dad lost his Social Security benefits, and so my mom is not able to claim his Social Security benefits until she turned 60, which is next year. She'll be able to claim my dad's Social Security benefits, and next year when she turns 60. So my mom was like stressing out, how is she gonna survive, how is she gonna take care of her apartment and buy food and take care of the bills and pay for her rent and pay for her car. She was stressing out. So since me and the ex were having problems really, really bad, she wanted me to, because I was going through a hard time. I was like, really going through a hard time. I felt like my life was over. I was never going to find anybody to love me and to care for me and be happy with and start a family and live on my own and be happy. I was just really going through a very, very bad time in my life with the ex cheating on me and being an asshole to me. Like you guys told you in my last update, my March update, he was being such an ass, and I couldn't take it no more. So I was just really going through a bad time in my life with all that going on, plus my dad's death in April. I just couldn't handle it no more. I felt like I was going to commit suicide. So my mom said, just calm down. Just, since, my mom had room, for her at her apartment, my mom suggested I move in with her. So I said okay, because we both needed each other around that time with my dad's passing. So I decided to move in with her, and for both of, to help each other get through my dad's, death. So I moved in with my mom, like the third week of April, the second or third week of April, I moved in with my mom. Within a week, I moved right in, because me and the ex were just like really, really going like head to head. We couldn't handle it no more. I couldn't really handle it. I just like wanted to like commit suicide, or I just wanted to kill him or something. That's what I was going through, with him. I just can't handle it no more. I just couldn't. I wanted to do, one of those things, kill him or commit suicide myself. But thank God, I took my mom's advice. I moved in, and all that stress went away. after I moved out and moved in with my mom, all that stress totally went away, and I feel calmer now. I'm not with the ex. He doesn't piss me off no more. I'm not pissed off anymore. I'm more happier. I don't have suicide thoughts in my head anymore like I did when I was living with the ex. I didn't. That's how I felt with him, because he was pissing me off, and we were always fighting, and it was like really hard, and he was not there during my dad's death. He was not there for me to comfort me or to say he was sorry. He was not there. He was just out with his friends or his little girlfriend that somebody told me that he was seeing, and it was just so hard. So now that I moved in with my mom. I moved in, like I said, in April, the 3rd week of April. Life has been great. Life definitely has been great. Even though I'm not working right now, like I said, I'm still getting benefits from the government, unemployment benefits, and I had money saved up. When I was working, I was saving up money to, like in my last video, I told you I was saving up money to get my own apartment and my own car. But I took the car that we had. The car's in both of our names, me and the ex's names, but I'm the one that took it because, he was not paying for it. He said he was paying for it, but it turns out when I paid for it, when I paid the car payment for April, he did not pay for it for 2 months. He was lying about that. He was lying to my face that he was paying for it the past 2 months before I moved out. And it turns out that he did not pay those past 2 months. So I was the one that paid the car payment for April because he was not paying for it. So I'm the one that kept the car. So I was the one that took the car away from him because he was not responsible in helping me pay for it like he was saying. So I was being a bitch back. Since he was being an asshole to me, I was being a bitch back to him. So pay back the bitch, asshole. So I got him back because he was pissing me off and being an asshole to me and not being there when I needed him the most through my dad's death. And I know I'm being mean, but this is how relationships are sometimes. If you guys been through it, you guys understand. So please, everyone, do not write negative comments about this video or about this vlog. If you do, your comments will be deleted. I'm expressing myself. I'm telling you guys how it was for the past 2 months. So please, no negative comments either. So anyways, so I'm the one that took the car away from him. So I have the car now, and I'm the one paying for it out of my, benefits that I'm getting from unemployment since I'm not working right now. So yeah. So I have the car. I'm the one paying for it, the car payment and the car insurance, and making sure the maintenance is up on it, and putting gas in it when I use it. So yeah. So that's that. So I moved on. I'm living with my mom now. As you can see, the background is different. I'm at my mom's house. So if you see, me in different rooms, that means I'm at my mom's house. I'm not at my old place. So I'm happy now. I am less stressed. I'm not with him no more. It's just so happier. So much happy and better in my life now. I definitely moved on myself. Like I told you in my last video, I told you about my friend from Africa, which is, we are more than friends now. We are together as a couple. We're kind of like a long distance relationship now. We're in a long distance relationship now. We are a couple now. So he is my baby. So I'm the one that moved on. Since my ex moved on, I'm the one that definitely moved on as well this time. So I'm more happier. I'm less stressed. I'm, it's just happy. I'm myself that I, more myself, not more stressed like I was before with the ex. So I'm happy because, like I said, me and my friend from Africa are more of a couple. I finally have somebody better that wants the same things in life that I want. We want to, we want to have a family. We want to get married. We want all this great stuff in our lives. Since we're getting older, we're both have a lot of things in common, and he's great. He was there for me when my dad passed away, so that he really helped me through that time. He was definitely there for me more than the ex was. So I'm more happier, and life is just great right now since I moved on and moved it out of into my mom's house and out of my ex's house. We are, much better. Life is great. So even though I'm not working right now, I'm looking for a job. I'm just taking odd jobs what I can right now, like babysitting jobs or like short nanny jobs if I have to. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then dealing with my dad's death. Me and my mom have dealt with it, so we are okay now. And my mom, she's doing a lot better now. She's doing very, very much better because she has gotten a job. My mom has gotten a job. She is a caregiver for somebody else. So she's doing a lot better now. She's not as stressed on the bills or the groceries. So she's doing a lot better. So, yeah. So she's a caregiver 5 days a week for somebody else, and she loves it. The lady that she takes care of is really nice and great, so she's happy now. She's, much doing a lot better, not as stressed, and being around each other through my dad's death really helped both of us. So it's really great. Life is getting better for both of us. We're both getting back on our feet. My mom, and then hopefully soon I will get back on more on my feet when I get a job. So yeah, life is better. Life is great. So it's awesome. So yeah. So now that I have time, by me not working as much, I will definitely keep up with my videos. I have a lot more videos to catch up on, just around that time with my dad's death, and then me and my ex having problems around that time. I wasn't able to do much videos, so I have a lot of unboxing videos to do for you guys. I have, you know, some reviews to do for you guys, and and other videos that I might try with you guys. So I have those coming up pretty soon. This is just one of the videos that I wanted to do since life has calmed down and been a little bit better now. And me having the time now, I finally got to do a video. So be on the lookout for those videos as well. And so yeah. So like I said, I have money. You know, I have money saved that I saved. You know, when I was working, I saved all that money because I thought I needed to get my own place with it. But apparently, I'm gonna use that money that I saved to get my own car and my own place. Um, for the trip to go see my friend, my Africa friend, now my baby. Um, I'm gonna go see him in September. So I'm not doing the fundraising side because that didn't really work out. Since I have the money now, I have all the money. So I already got my passport. I'm waiting for it to come. I already got it. I already registered for it and all that. So I'm waiting for them to send it to me. So all I need is to book my flight. In August I'm gonna book my flight, and then in September I'm gonna go see my baby, my friend, my best friend, my guy. Um, in September, so I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Around that time, I'm gonna spend 2 weeks over there, and have a great vacation. And around that time that I'm going, it's his birthday. Since I didn't get to go for my birthday, which I turned 31 on May 6th, I turned 31 years old. I just stayed home and had a birthday at with my mom. We just had a dinner at home since, I didn't feel like going out since we were still kind of getting over my dad's death. We just, still were kind of getting over his death around that time still. So we just stayed home and had a family dinner with me and my mom. That's what we did for my birthday. And my friend called me and we talked. That's what we basically did. So, anyways, that's what I did for my birthday this year when I turned 31 on May 6th. It was pretty good. It's okay birthday, but like I said, I'm planning, like I said, for September to go to Africa and be there for my friend, so I could be there for his birthday, which he will also be turning 31 years old. He will also be turning 31 years old. So we are the same age, which is great. And like I said, we both want the same things. We both want a family. We both want to get married. So now that I finally found somebody that likes the same stuff as me more than the ex did. Me and him never liked the same things. We disagreed on a lot of stuff. He was such an ass. He never wanted the same things that I wanted in a relationship. Now that me and my friend like the same stuff and have the same, you know, things that we want in the relationship, I am very happy now. So I finally found somebody that understands me, that's always there for me. He has been there for me for such a long time, through my dad's death and through when me and my ex were having problems. He's been there for me through that time. And now that I moved on and left the ex, me and him are now officially a couple, so I'm very happy. So like I said, I can't wait till September, 3 more months. I finally get to see him and I get to be there for his birthday, which is awesome, which is great. And I get to see Africa, which I never been to. I'm looking forward to going seeing, and I'm looking forward to being there and seeing and meeting his friends and meeting his family. I can't wait. They're really nice people because I talk to them as well, and they're great people, and I'm very happy. I finally found somebody. I finally taken a chance on somebody great and I'm very happy with, and yeah, moved on to somebody better. So I'm very happy. As you can see, I'm happy. Life has been good since I left the ex and moved in with my mom's house. Life has been really great for me in that relationship, um, area. So, yeah, I am very happy and blessed now that I found somebody better and who makes me feel great and happy and who's there and everything. So I'm looking forward to going on my 2 weeks vacation in September to finally go see him and meet everybody, his family and friends, and have a great time. And I will definitely film over there and take pictures, and I will make a video and upload everything when I come back, not till I come back. So that is pretty much what's been going on this past 2 months since my last update back in March, when me and my ex were having problems. Now that it's over with, that's what's been going on since my dad's death, and then me looking for work and me having somebody great and happy, and it's been going well. So it's been definitely going well for me now. So yeah, so don't worry, you guys will see us in videos pretty soon, since after I get back, he's gonna come back with me and we're gonna start our life together. And I'm not gonna he's gonna come back to California with me, and we're gonna start our life together, because he wants to start a better life, over here. He wants to go to school. He wants to get an education. He wants to get, a college degree. Which, speaking of that, I'm going to finish my education in September when I get back. There's a class that I'm definitely gonna take, which I didn't get a chance to take last year, because when I signed up for it, it was already full. So I'm definitely going to sign up for that class and start that class in September. It starts the week after I get back from my trip. So I'm definitely going to go back to school and finish my education and get my associate's degree in early childhood education in September after my vacation. So that is what I'm planning on doing. So I'm just looking for jobs right now, since school is, you know, is school has already started for the summer, so I can't start school since it's already started. So I have to wait till September. So after I get back from my trip, I'm definitely gonna finish school and go back and put work on hold. That's what I'm gonna do, since right now I'm not working right now. I'm just like looking for jobs, and if nothing happens, I have my government unemployment coming in, for now, and then I can go back to school full time in September, and then eventually, after I get more college credits, I could apply for more childcare centers and see if they let me start working for them as well. So that is what my plan is what I'm gonna do. That is what my plan is. Yeah, sorry, it's a tongue twister. That is what I'm planning on doing in September after the summer and after my vacation, is to go back to school and take classes again and start my education up again, and then eventually go back to work after I get more college credits, and just work on the weekends as a nanny or babysitter. So I have to play it out and see what happens from September till the future. So when I start going back to school and eventually start working as well on the weekends, or if I get, a job at a childcare daycare center that I can go to school and work, compromise with that too. So that is it for now. So I hope you guys enjoy this long vlog. I'm sorry I talk so much. So like I said, please, no negative comments. If you don't agree with anything, please do not, leave any negative comments, because if you guys do, I will definitely delete them and you guys will be blocked. So please do not do that. I'm trying to have a great, positive channel, positive page for you guys to have. So please, no negative comments, and be on the lookout for those videos coming up, those unboxing videos and other videos that I could come up with that you guys might like. Now that I have more time, I'm not, as busy like I was before. So please be on the lookout for those. And if you guys like this life update, give it a thumbs up so I know you guys are liking my life updates, and comment below if you have any positive, great comments for me. No negative comments, like I said. You will be deleted. And check out my social medias sites. They'll be in the description box below. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I would definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna get back into doing this as much as I can. So subscribe as well if you haven't already. I would definitely appreciate it. And so that's it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. Bye everyone. See you in my next vlog or my next video. Bye.